and welcome back to Little Miss Dropstitch. Today we've got a brew and a review for you, and I'm reviewing the Crafter's Companion Spectrum Noir markers. So they're a bit like a Promarker, which I think is the one we'll have mostly heard of. Here we are. This is the classic Spectrum Noir. I purchased these because I wanted to kind of basically do some colouring in and make it look like I've done a good job, even though I might not have a clue what I'm doing. So we'll go through the samples in a minute of the different things I achieved. So yeah, these are the Spectrum Noir ones, and I really wanted these to be good and do a good review because I like the lady that runs the company, Sarah Davies. She's on Dragon's Den and a lot of British TV shows. She's cracking. So here we go. I've got 7 of the packs, and they come in packs of 6 colours, and we'll talk a bit more about this in a minute, but the idea is then so CR4, CR9 and CR11 would all blend together, and we'll do an example and see if that's the case. In the first instance, what always will attract me is quality for the price. So I didn't want to get just the absolute cheapest ones that are kind of unbranded, because they might not have been as good. They might be. Let me know if you find any that are. However, these were cheaper than Promarkers. I purchased mine from both The Range, which is a bit of an everything shop in the UK, and also the Crafter's Companion website. They worked out at £7 for 6 markers. You can get them on Amazon and all sorts. And this converts to $8.86. I'm going to say cents in US dollars, and €8.42. So I felt them more affordable. The Promarkers bought individually were coming out at about £3.30 each, which is a lot more expensive. The second thing that attracted me, like we said before, I'm hoping it's a bit stupid proof, so all the colours blend in kind of the little colour system that it says. It'll make it look like I've done a good job, even though I've not coloured in for quite some time. I don't really know what I'm doing. The first technique I wanted to show you is layering the colour with the same colour. So we're not doing any of this fancy harmonious colours or anything like that. This is just one colour, let it dry for a minute, and then we've gone over with the same one, so it looks like I've done something semi-professional. So this is the colour Poppy, and I've done one layer, let it dry, and I'll go over again. So you can see we've created what will effect be, you know, a bit of shading or whatever, but it's a nice easy way to do it, and look, it does kind of seamlessly blend in. So thumbs up for that. I really do like that ability and technique. Here is them both up close for you as well. And I just wanted to show off my little mice because aren't they cute? So this is just something that's been stamped, and then I've coloured them in with the Spectrum Noir markers, except the star, which is a metallic Promarker. So I've managed to look like I've done, you know, an alright professional job with some rosy cheeks, a bit of kind of little bit of shading in grey. I really like the shade of grey actually. There's, in the pack of 6, there's ice grey tones, 3 of those, and then 3 of kind of browny grey, and they were perfect for doing the little mice. We've got some kind of overlapping, so that technique I've just showed you, we've kind of accidentally done here. So I'm not sure if that's just because of these pens, or if it's something that would happen with, you know, Promarker or any other pen. But considering, you know, they're just flat colours, I think it looks really good, and it's something that I'd be happy to send to someone. Here's another little example. It's a poinsettia, and I've just done the petals, alternate colours. I think it was the burgundy and poppy I used, or ruby and burgundy. Yeah, I think it's ruby and burgundy. And then on some of the stems, I've just kind of gone over it to create that little bit of depth. But for not kind of much technique, if you will, I think it has created a really nice image that I'm happy with. Just because I do all these crafts, spoilers, fine art and things like that is just my absolute weak skill. I've never had it. And yeah, at school I used to get around in art by doing things out of wool and fabric pretty much. So this is something new for me, and I think it makes me look a little bit good at art as well. So that's positive. Okie doke, it comes with this instruction manual, which I do appreciate. And where are we? So here, like it says, the whole point is you'd use, so let's say B1, B2, B3, B4, and it would all blend nicely. Keep that in mind. And then look at my example. I'm not convinced that it does blend nicely. And again, it could be me, but I also bought these because I thought they were going to be stupid proof. And again, that's the purples. That is really not blended nicely at all. So yeah, I bought it for the stupid proof numbering system, but I'm not sure the result is actually what it says. Like, come on, that is seamlessly blended. Like, I don't mind if it's not, if it's advertised as that's what you achieve rather than a perfect ombre. The other thing I wanted to mention, so great, we've bought our pack of 6. However, I have not been able to find them individually in the UK, including on the Crafters Companion website. I don't think I'm being unreasonable because they are a UK-based company. And if we look here at the colour chart, there's absolutely loads of colours. So let's pretend this is, actually here we've got P2, 3 and 4. So where's P1? Well, we can't actually buy it here. I think I've read that for the American market, you can buy them individually, but that's not very helpful to me. And my issue is, all right, let's pretend we can blend PEV 2, 3 and 4, great, even though we've not got number 1 or if there's a number 5. However, if one, I leave the lid off a bit, it goes dry, or it's run out, I've been very enthusiastic colouring, then I can't actually replace them. So I either have to buy a completely new pack and then we're in kind of a perpetual circle of having too many pens or running out of others. So that is one thing that actually bothers me. And if you were, you know, very much into your colouring, I think that would bother you as well. One good thing I wanted to show you actually is that you don't need special card. So when you're colouring with them, if you know your card's quite porous or whatever, they will just bleed. A little bit's expected, so never colour right near the edge. However, I've used some, not these pens, but other pens before, and they've really gone to town. Let's pretend you did it on just printer paper, copy paper, and yeah, it would look a bit peculiar. This is 300 GSM card, look at that. You could literally just colour straight onto the card. That is really great. This is 160. And yeah, expected, it's thinner to show through, but it's not, I don't know if you remember felt tips when you were younger and you'd go over and you'd literally put a hole in the paper. That's not happened, and it's also not bled. You can get this, which I've obviously all the gear no idea, the Spectrum Noir special paper for these markers, but I've done the testing for you. You don't need it. Nice to have, but you know, a good quality card, you won't go wrong. One thing that does bother me that I wanted to mention is this might just be a me problem, okay? Not all the colours match the little ticket on the pen. Let me show you. So these were the ones I thought don't really match. So camo green, there we go, that's better. I think that's quite a bit darker in real life. Then flame red, I think that looks quite russet, so quite a bit of brown in it, but then it is actually what it says, flame red. And burgundy, the most beautiful burgundy there, but if we look at what it says it should be, which that's great, it comes out a lovely burgundy, but if you see this and think that's the outcome and start colouring a, you know, a beaver or something with it, it's going to be a burgundy beaver. So just wanted to mention that as well, in case that's something that would bother you. I think in the interest of fairness, we should just check out that colour harmony thing on the proper paper to see if it's that and not the pen. So I'm going for the CRs out of, this was out the red pack. So we'll CR for salmon. I'll do one the other way as well, and it's nicely leading on to my next problem. Can you guess what it is? Then CR9. And then what are we? CR11. I think there's probably shadows from me as well, apologies. Yeah, I don't think that they are blending harmoniously, and we've tried it both ways, light going into dark and dark going into light. Which brings us to our final thought, but it is a big one, okay? If I wasn't even meant to demonstrate that then, I'm not sure if you saw it, but they're not very juicy. These are brand new. Okay, they're brand new. And they've been lied flat, so they've not been kind of biased to lean in one way and all the juice going one way. Yeah, they've been stored in the official Crafters Companion container for them. So, you know, on paper I've been doing everything that I should be to ensure the longevity. They never even started. Quite a few of them, yeah, absolutely great. But then it was the yellow I first noticed it on, but we've just noticed it again with the orange. They're not very thirsty, okay? Can you hear that? It's just struggling. Which, I know if I say so myself, my little examples look amazing. I think the browns were alright, to be honest. But then some, because it's a little area, I've managed to get away with it. But then I'll show you up close as well, because I know there's a bit of a shadow. Where are we? Coral. You can see, it's so streaky. And this is the one point I'm like, oh, I don't want to mention, but I'm going to have to, because I really do love the owner, Sarah Davies. I know she wouldn't knowingly I want to put out a product like this, but come on. I thought I was being a responsible consumer, but getting the best quality for the money. But now we can see it is, I've just wasted my money on all of these. I may as well have not got these and spent more and got a Promarker. And these are probably, oh God, 4 months old. And these Promarkers, without a word of a lie, we've had these 15 years. And they are absolutely going strong. Look at that. So yeah, really disappointed in those. So yeah, Brew review, I wanted it to be, look, great, we found yeah, the answer to an affordable swap for a Promarker and good quality, but no, I'm really disappointed. I've just wasted my money. And obviously being me, I'd got like 6-7 packs of them before trying any, but you don't expect to get a pen and it to be, you know, more or less run out. And I don't know why, because some I purchased from Crafters Companion and some I purchased from the range, so it's not like it's just one shop that's had them too long. But then saying that, how long's too long when a Promarker's been going at, you know, 15 years and no sign of drying up? So I'll continue to use them as best I can because I have spent money on them at the end of the day. But yeah, when I've, you know, got the funds, whatever, to do so, I will totally be moving over to Promarkers and spending that bit more money. I can buy them individually if any run out, or I just want kind of the odd colour, or I can buy them as packs and save a bit as well. If you found this video helpful, please do consider giving us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, so we can continue to do more reviews and make more videos. And let us know what your experience is with the Spectrum Noir Crafters Companion markers, or if you're loyal to another brand such as Promarker, or throw me out some suggestions as well because I'll need them. Thank you and take care.